Ooh, there we go, and hello everyone! I actually have my mic configured correctly this time. This is Dubious Physics coming to you from Satisfactory. This is my relatively new Update 5 save going along steady. I just got some proper steel production going last time and got to the point where, well, very soon we will be underpowered, and best head that off in advance. I really need to get a bit more power going. Although it feels like not that long ago when it felt like just got core power up. We have practically unlimited power. There's a meme in there somewhere. There's a meme. Anyway, great to see you folks. Hope you're all doing well. Shout out to Novillian there on the chat, celebrating the activation of Steelworks and also making me worry that I hadn't updated my title. I think that's just a reference to last time, but assuming my title is up to date now, but it's a moderately obscure StarCraft reference now. It's probably not that obscure. Anyway, I am going to need to expect. Wow, they really are just airdropping these presents everywhere, huh? I can't even reach that one adequately because I don't have the ability to jump that high. Okay, so currently I am extracting, I believe, how many? 15 coal a minute times 8. So I'm currently extracting 120 units of coal a minute, and that is being used to power 8 coal-fired power generators. I am going to want to expand that. I'm going to swap the coal mining up there to a miner Mark II, and that is going to be used to run a total of 16 coal-fired power generators, practically doubling current power capacity. Now, currently one coal generator, that's this one, generating 75 megawatts of power, is being used to power what I guess I refer to as the core power grid. The 65 megawatt power grid consists of these 3 water extractors, providing water to all the coal generators, and also the coal miner up here. So first order of business then upgrade the coal miner. That's going to add 7 megawatts of load to the core power grid. And right, let's see. So I'm going to need parts for a miner Mark II, 3 more water extractors, and 8 more coal-fired power generators. Or coal generators, if I can just call them. So, got most of the parts in. I'm going to head quick. I'm going to hopefully quickly. Let me just actually pick up this beacon if it'll let me, because I've decided I want to remove the beacons from points like this. Okay, I'm going to follow the generator lines, assuming it'll let me get up this cliff. I'm going to follow the generator lines back to factory and start assembling the rotors I need for this, which means I should turn off the production of smart plating so that rotors can accumulate. I could also manually assemble some rotors, but that would not be the most efficient approach right now. That looks decent. Looks decent. Got truck routes coming in. Stuff we need. Later goals for this stream also involve getting a proper kind of up-down elevator route, maybe around here. And Yeah, just like figuring out the standard way to get up and down, and then kind of consolidating and arranging the iron output from the various iron nodes so that it doesn't run across the... I don't have to run ore and stuff across the facility. Okay, for now though, I'm gonna turn off these assemblers and can accumulate some reinforced iron plate and rotors. I wonder if I can just I don't think yeah, I don't think you can. It would be interesting if you could plonk a a container in the middle of a conveyor line and splice it onto the line the same way you can do splitters. But I can understand there are multiple reasons why that would not be a working thing. Now let me check the various items I have accumulated in storage. Is there anything I need? Not really. These machines don't have any accumulated rotors I'm aware of. There are reinforced iron plates, but I've got a good supply of those. I might want to grab a few extra screws just in case. And I'm going to grab... How much concrete? Okay, that should be enough concrete. Should be enough copper sheets. For the moment at least. I may end up needing to grab more. And let's grab some encased industrial beams. From that. I don't really need that many right now. I only use them for some structures, but later on if I set up hypertubes and the like, I might be using more. For now though, time to get going. I just pop via you, there we go. I'm gonna take a little fall damage there. This is actually a fun way to slide along. I should do this more often, and probably more carefully. Wow, they're really just airdropping stuff into the water, huh? I wonder what it uses as the target point for that. I guess it's probably the hosting player, because I've noticed in some multiplayer Satisfactory games I've played, I've noticed that I don't tend to have that many of those presents drop on me at least when I'm not the host. So I have a feeling it might target the host. Only one paleberry from that pickup, huh? Okay, so there's 240 core a minute being fed to the station, plus a little extra from this underclocked miner Mark II. And that should be enough to supply 240 to the steel mill above, plus the plus a little bit to run our friendly truck there. Is there anything else I needed to check here? Oh, there's actually some, there's a normal copper node here. And let's head over to... Man, I hope that giant spider doesn't show up again. Oh, fuck. Fuck! Why did I have to jinx that? Ow, that hurt. Just ow! Frick. Okay then. Apparently I jinxed that very badly. Do I actually have medical supplies? I don't actually have extensive medical supplies on me. I'm gonna eat some pale berries. And watch this side of the bank very carefully for a bit. Well then. Actually engaging something like that in the power plant proper, if it gets up in there, would be a bit of a nightmare. So I was hoping I could get up and get rid of it while I'm up here, but nope. It has vanished. It's gone. Ready to ambush me another day. Okay then. That's just lovely. Make some foundations. And what am I getting poked about? Ah, yes. An interesting time for that reminder to proc. In all the wisdom of modern Android deep sleep implementations, my phone has decided to notify me that I do need to get ready to stream. Very timely, phone. Thank you. Okay. With that important wisdom, all that set aside, I'm gonna have to figure out specifically where I want to fit 3 extra water extractors in the setup. And I'm wondering if I couldn't fit a few back to back, kinda down here. Let's see, if I... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... I mean, the current positioning isn't too bad either. It's not that bad. But that's just, I need to find a good spot to put another 3. Ideally, I wouldn't have this pipeline running down the middle. Here, so it might actually be beneficial. I could just extend the pipeline outwards, and build the... I might end up just extending the pipeline outwards and building another set of generators on the other side. Another side of water, set of water extractors out on the water there. So I'd clear this loop. The way I have things set up, this pipe loop isn't strictly necessary. The split already happens. The split as necessary already happens here, and each side only needs 45 times 4. Which is 180 cubic meters of water a minute. So this pipe, especially while I'm setting things up, doesn't necessarily need to be adjusted. I could feed in water from the other side. Okay, do I actually... Can I actually build any... No, I need to go get more rotors. Alright, more rotors needed before I can do anything here. Gonna take the time to throw together a few more foundations though before I head back upstairs to get things sorted. It might also be possible to divert some of the coal from the leftover in the long run, but right now I think the steel application of that coal is pretty important, and I think we're going to end up needing more steel, not less. So chances are I'm not really gonna get the chance to divert that coal to a different application. I am going to actually remember to pick up the pick up the beacon here though, now that the miners are in place. There we go. Okay. Back upstairs we go. Eventually. Wonder if we can race the truck up. See if my ziplining skills are sharp enough to compete with a truck on a 2x4 meter incline. I think it's a gradient of a half gradient incline. Fuck. Well then. And that is why I was going, I should be more careful with those, but I call BS on that particular death. Maybe not. I don't know. I should have. I have zipline reliability issues sometimes. Let's go get the stuff. Hopefully that gives the system... Hopefully my antics give the system enough time to churn out a few more rotors anyway. Right, so I'm gonna need to head all the way downstairs, past a very angry and very annoying spitter type enemy, and down to the ground where those... where that crate will be. Down there's usually an enemy that runs interference here. Hey! Thing that needed to be sorted out there as well. Okay. Items reacquired. I'm going to start on the way back up before I get accosted by something. And I can sort the inventory on the once I'm a bit further up. And I missed the jump. Fantastic. This is exactly where the enemy runs at, it hangs out. Oh, this only needs a rotor. Well then, I actually have the rotor on me, I think. Oh, it also needs 10 megawatts of power, never mind. Beacons! I have beacons on me, yes. Beacons, may as well. How have I labeled crash sites so far? I also need to... yes. Rotor times 1, 10 megawatts, and it's a crash site. And now, if I head this way, maybe I will not get horribly murdered by the time I'm being horribly murdered. Evasive action. Ow. Don't have time to open my inventory right now. Let's not miss that jump like last time. Okay, I think that's all of them. That was a lot more drama than's really justified. I'm going to go make some medical supplies now. Let's put the zipline back on. Be an object scanner or a chainsaw. Chainsaw works. Chainsaw. Okay, back upstairs. That was awkward. Right, what medical recipes do I have at the moment? I've got the nutritional inhaler, and not much else. Do I have enough alien organs for... I only have 6 alien organs. I think I need something like 10 for that recipe research. Oh, I'll get the nutritional inhaler recipe researched anyway. Oh well, I'll get a handful of nutritional inhalers made anyway, rather, I should say. Since I do have access to convenient mycelia nearby. And let's put these materials back. We'll need more alien organs at some point. And boop. There we go, a little better. Hello, friendly friend in the sky. To the rotors. They have not backed up in any machines as of yet. Which is not ideal. There's only a small amount loose on conveyor belts. So that is not yet ready to go. I can try and get some modular frames. Let's assemble some modular frames. Modular frames. Got the parts to make 32 on me. I only need 10. So I may as well throw some together. I need an extra portable miner if I want to replace a miner in place. And maybe I should get a container to capture some excess rotors or something. Probably a bit of a temporary measure, but I'll throw down a small storage container. This is a small storage container now. Bit close in, but I don't think it actually clips. I can give it a bit more clearance. There we go. Okay. Rotors, excess rotors flowing into a container. Where that will actually build up a bit of a container reserve with the system still on even. So that might work out as a positive. Eventually. We'd need a lot more. I think we need a lot more rotor production for it to work out as a useful positive. Well, with minor Mark IIs and the available iron... Hello, cats in the background. My cats say hi to you folks as well. Or, well, the cats. That's more, I am one of a number of humans that belong to them, I suppose. Okay, that's all the rotors available for now. Time to head on downstairs to the power plant. This time I'm going to jinx it early at a point where maybe hopefully I can see it coming. If it becomes a problem. I hope the spider, the giant spider doesn't show up again. Oh boy, I sure, it's not an issue. It's gonna just come out of nowhere and shank me while I'm adjusting this minor, I assume. Okay, minor Mark II online. That's putting out 240 call a minute. Let me go ahead and get it in the swatch 15 colors I'm using for power. And for 240, we need a liner, we need a conveyor Mark III. And Mark III lifts as well. Okay. That delivered through. These Mark IIs can still handle the 120 we put through each side. Can I get rid of that? I really can't. Not right now, at least. Fine. Okay. Now to lay down some coal generators, I guess. We're now putting up enough coal to feed 8 coal generators along each side. Gonna pull down this pipeline Mark I for now, and build up the first 4 coal generators along this way. Hopefully that lines up correctly. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That means I can collect in a bunch of this. So we don't need that much concrete laid down. Very uncorporate of me, I know. Okay, that's a little better. Still gives plenty of clearance to work with pipelining and the like. And I potentially still have enough rotors to put some of the other necessary stuff down. Let's get conveyor lifts set up for all the coal delivery needed here, and I'll get the power hookups connected down the line as well. Okay, splitters. Come on, splitters taking input from the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Conveyor Mark IIs. Manifold feeding. 120 coal a minute and feeding it to 8 coal generators, giving them each 15 coal a minute. Eventually, once the manifold evens out. And let's get the power hookups going down the line here as well. So I put the power hookups kind of... I see. I'm gonna have those first 2 generators be the core generators eventually. Okay. So it's the middle there and 1 over. And that links up to the next 2. Middle here and 1 over. Here, 1 over, and once again here, and 1 over. All hooked up. And time to put down some water extractors. 3 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that lined up right? 9. 10. Okay, I think that'll do. I'm hearing noises in the water and it's bothering me. I'm not really recovered from that that giant fuck you spider encounter just now. Really, I'm really not. Okay. Put something down there, say. It seems not to like lining up the extractors with the grid here. Well, I managed to convince it to do so eventually anyway. Hang on a moment. Why are the these are on the global grid, right? Or are these did I not line up these foundations to the global grid? I did not. I did not line up these foundations to the global grid, dang it. Okay. Well, that's gonna make things a little more awkward. Quite sure what that's lined up to, but I need the metal extractor to be lined up roughly here. So if I pull that down, nope, not quite, a little further to the left. Yeah, that'll do. 1, 2, 3. Pipe support receiving, 2 pipe support receiving, and 3 pipe support receiving. And then let's get the these things hooked up. Will it let me? Pipeline Mark 1. Can I? Okay. Pipe is too short. Yeah, no matter what it says, pipe is too short. Okay, junction crosses need to be a little further back, I guess. Do I need to... I think I need to make the pipeline crosses 5. I think that's what I did. Okay. Pipeline's coming in from there. On there. Nice and straight. Nice and straight. Unlike me, I suppose, as the saying might go. Okay. And there we go. Pipeline Mark 1's hooked up there. How am I... Where am I gonna run core grid hookup? I guess I'd run it along the line on this side. How far out can I go? Not this far out, huh? Far enough. 115 for that and this, as well as these 3 water extractors here. I'm also going to go ahead and wire up since the main grid probably isn't running at full load right now, I think I can afford... Yeah, I can afford to switch over one of these generators from the main grid now. So you are getting swapped over to core grid duties. So that does not clip. 15. Okay, core grid capacity is now 150 megawatts. Good, because we are adding 3 water extractors worth of load. Right. Can I... Okay, put it next to the receiving pipeline support. Yep, that's fine. Should be fine. And that should be fine. Get these power poles painted as well to indicate their core grid. Okay, and get pipelines run down here. That's an important step. It's nice and straight. That at the right angle, I think it is. 2, 3. And 4. Okay, let's check that looks fine. Yeah, that just barely does not clip, I think. A little close to my taste, but I think it's okay. Let's make these in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, hooking in, and then all of the junction crosses connected together, and should have a pipeline hookup on the side. Let me just go ahead and... Where's the ladder for this? Here we go. Climb up on top of these core generators and verify that they're all running. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Generators are all okay as well. They need a lot more rotors. Okay, that's the first half of the new generators set to go, and I should get down, I will get down a handful of extra cosmetic pipeline supports. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Patsy. Right. Time to go fetch more rotors, and hopefully not die on the way. Up we go. And then... Up, no, come on. Let me up. Maybe from the side. I'm great at this. Will you just... There we go, that works. While I don't hate the Fixmas event, I will say it does not seem to have the best visual integration with the whole Satisfactory deal. I don't know, the advent calendar stuff integrates nicely, but the presents dropping from the sky are a little bit garish. And the hats. And the poly on every power pole, which makes power poles clip into things that they didn't before. That bothers me greatly. Okay, that's enough rotors for immediate needs. I think I can flip these machines back on now. We have a bit of extra power capacity as well. And I should be able to go set up the 4 remaining coal generators that need to be constructed. Zoom zoom. It's nice that I don't have to go ridiculously far from power this time. Although it's still a very awkward distance that I'm managing coal delivery on. Okay, 4 generators down this side. Let's go. Pointing the other way. Does control snap them nicely. Make sure it's the correct height as well. Because, hang on. Not quite. Being a little finicky, come on. That's what I wanted. There we go. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Make sure they're all hooked up to the power grid as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clean up these extraneous pipeline things here. Let's get the water connections hooked up first. Nice. Actually, no, I'll hook up the conveyor belts first so that I can see the pipeline spacing I need, because that was quite helpful, being able to see that immediately. Split is taking input from my right. That's correct. Conveyor Mark 2 running all the way along. Should be fine since the main input's been split. Okay, here we go. Start aligning it here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, that's correct. That's fine. 1, 2, nice and straight. 3, 4, actual pipeline connections are outright. Oh, no, this one's too close in. Must have snapped to the conveyor line instead of the pipeline, which sometimes happens. Hang on, is this too far? Is this one too far in now? Or is this too far out? It's too far out now. Come on, game. Work with me here. Yeah, it didn't... I see, it showed the guidelines, but didn't snap. That's what was happening. So I did inadvertently put it one step too far out. And this one's also too far in. Tap into the guidelines, please. That's nice and straight, and that's nice and straight. Excellent. Finally, just need to get it lined up here. Make sure it's nice and straight on at the other end now. I'm a little yep, that's fine. Okay. Nice and straight at this end. It lines up straight down here too. That's fine. And that looks fine. Okay, that should be enough pipeline throughput to supply water to all the generators along here as well. Some cosmetic supports in. Let's take a look at these generators. Yeah, okay. Right over this end. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All running nicely. With a basically effectively double grid capacity at 1050 megawatts. Very nice. Maybe I can finally get rid of that core grid. Has plenty of capacity as well. Fantastic. That's what I needed. So, our infrastructure done. Progress made. Now, to fiddle with some of the stuff in the factory, I need a nice centralized way up and down between the different factory floors, among other things. I also, I think, need to consolidate, rearrange and kind of consolidate where the iron is being pulled in and smelted. Get it all nicely smelted in one place-ish and then distributed as need be. I've got more iron, essentially more iron to process as well. In fact, we could process more of it into steel even with what we have below, and the fairly high potential throughput of the truck to this truck station here. Although we would need more foundries, and space here is not exactly, it's not exactly been immensely forthcoming. Still, it's been there. You know what? Now might be a good time for hypertubes. So I should go take a look and see if enough steel products have accumulated to submit for that. Okay, got some steel beams. I really need for this is a bunch of steel pipes. There we go. It's a good amount. Do I have enough copper sheets on hand? Yes, I do. And I even have enough encased industrial beams on hand. So it's time to go and hit the milestone button and get some hypertubes built. It shall soon be time for fanciness. Okay. 1, 2, 3 hypertubes.
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Hypertubes. Okay. Well, got the basics going now. Put some of those on a hotbar. I'm gonna take a look at how many tickets do I have on me? And take these 12 tickets and see if I can buy the hypertube floor holes as well. There we go. 2 floor holes. Cycles through everything, huh? Okay. Okay. Definitely have a convenient way to shuttle people between floors now. Aside from asking them to go up and down a ramp and hope for the best. Usually I like to put hypertubes at a little above head height, so I have to actually jump to get in them. This is the instances of getting accidentally sucked in. This looks like a not terrible spot for an elevator point. Man, I need a new wall material at some point. I'll probably look into that. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try to make a little 16 meter by 16 meter. I guess tunnel? points needed. Fortunately, there's a handy storage here. Okay. It's the beginnings of an elevator tube. Access from this end. Also needs to be a power delivery line for each floor. Now the important decisions. Left, yeah. Up or down? Plan to go with left up and right down. Put a power pole mark against this. Goes about there. So that's where I will attempt to put the double wall outlet. Nope. Quite right. There we go. Also not quite right. That's a bit better. Central power delivery. That can run up and down. Let's see. Build a tube entrance kind of in the middle. Of each side here. Well, this way. We'll have left goes up. Still be the same. Let's go up to the next floor. Maybe I should fill in the bottom there. I feel like not filling in the bottom, because technically it should be expandable. But maybe for now, just so I don't make too many dumb mistakes. You know, it's a moderate amount of dumb mistakes allowed. The ladder going all the way down there. How do ladder? Okay, so they do connect off to each other. Shoot. They need to be closer though. Closer to the left edge. In which case, if the power is being delivered along that side, I guess I'll have the ladder along this side. So if the power's ever down, or you just need to manually walk on a ladder, I can still walk up and down using that ladder. Zoom, zoom. And I'd take the floor out from there, but do for now. Hello, truck. Okay. If I put a power pole Mark 1 here, I should have a double wall connector. Oh, no, that's not. There. And connect the power line from down there. And that should also connect to the power grid for this floor. So let's daisy chain. Oh, these machines aren't cleanly set up to daisy chain. Alright then. Alright, connect it to something a little more like just have it link up just settle in the far corner here and then link around to that power pole there. There will be some redundancies in the line as it stands, but hopefully that'll be okay. Support here. Team support here. I suppose I could use jump pads for this as well, potentially, but neater. That's neater. I link it up to both Hyper 2 boxes without any clipping. I think so. That shouldn't clip. Okay. And this hypertube should link down to the floor below. Ow. Okay, that's a bit too much of a dropped unassisted. Auto 2D doodle. Auto actually probably looks the best because the levers in these internal tubes. Maybe. Or maybe I'll do horizontal to vertical. Actually, that's gonna clip with no. Okay, how about we try Auto 2D? What does that look like? Ah, gonna take a bit more fall damage. No, it doesn't quite. Okay. Auto it is. Looks pretty clean for the most part. Let's take some medicine because I am dumb. And up we go. Okay, so right side down, left side up. Let's see how going down feels. Going down with a little bit of force, that's fine. And it's a slightly shorter trip up to the next floor. I'll take the ladder. I think I may need... Let's see if I put a power pole here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more walls. Okay. So, a double wall outlet over there. Connect that up to the floor below. and also across to some power line connections on the edge here. This works for now. I can tune that up later. And we just need the downwards hypertube connection for here for now. Tube entrance. Go! This is not the most efficient use of hypertubes. It's fun. I should not fall down this. Hang on, okay, we'll connect that, and then I'll actually just go and walk onto the ladder. Whoop. Yeah, that looks fine. Up. And down. The only thing I'm missing is a speedy way to go multiple floors, really, but that's not as... Honestly, this is probably speedier than what I have going multiple floors anyway. This does mean I can get rid of this, this awkward ramp setup of sorts. I may keep it in place for now because I do use it. I do still use it to get up and downstairs somewhat. But well, woo! I have a primary power delivery and transit stack now. I'll probably leave the hole and ladder next to the hub until I really need it. Let's fix some stuff, right? I'll shove that in there. In fact, I'll grab some of the presents and go shove them in the MAM. May as well get this analysis started. Whoop. Branches, candy. Okay. Put that stuff away for the moment. I could run personal stuff off these two burners if it comes to it. And well, that's some big steps there. Massive improvements to personal stack there. Well, not the personal, but to vertical transit in the power delivery stack. In fact, I can probably clear out some of the power delivery connections through the hole next to the hub potentially. Maybe I should mess around with swatch colors somewhat. Actually, let's take a look at some things for the customizer. Ooh, steel wall material. Concrete. Well, I definitely want some of these. Let me see if this actually takes steel. Because I like the look of it, even though I probably wouldn't put steel into it. I'm also gonna remember to actually put my tickets away after that. Or did I use all my... No, I still have tickets. Okay, customizer, materials. Yeah, the steel will actually need steel. Duly noted. Walls. What does it look like? Okay, the two sides are the same. That's one thing that bothers me about some of the wall layouts, especially the old fix-it wall, was that they were different side to side, which is neat, but it meant I had to keep track of that. Ah, and hey, Navillian, thank you. Thanks for the congratulations. It's appreciated. Might even motivate me to. I was considering wrapping things up about here. You might motivate me to push forward a little further if you'd be interested in watching me fumble around with iron production a little bit. Well, I will also poke at this advent calendar. Let's see. I was up to the 11th, I think I did last time. Did I find the yeah, the number 12 is here. What have we got? A few ornaments. And I am going to shove them in here and not worry about the fix this event for a bit. Also I have a piece of coal in my inventory for whatever reason. Okay, I am going to upgrade all of these miners to miner Mark IIs. Locked up to, like, I want to have a miner Mark II. Ow, I should not have dropped off there. I want to have a miner Mark II on each of these iron nodes. Have I exploited all of the iron nodes here? 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I have a miner on each iron node, but a few of them are miner Mark 1s, some of them are down the block. So I want a miner Mark II on each of those nodes, and want them running at full clock and smelting. Then I want to see about what I can do with that iron once smelted. Also kind of adjust things to concrete material at some point, but that's a little... It comes... I don't know, I don't mind the look of the steel, I guess. It's just, it's more efficient to build with the concrete material, because you just need the stacks of concrete and you don't need iron plate stacks. Concrete stacks higher, and so on and so forth. In fact, I'm gonna go print out the tickets now and start getting that sorted. Gonna take a bit to... Which I'm climbing up the wrong side of the ladder. Also do some really nice color combinations with it potentially, but let's where's the nearest awesome sink? It's all the way over there. Oh yeah, I can put some stuff in. Right, I forgot I actually had an offload. So anyway, let's print the 15 coupons I've got so far. Excellent. And I'll go ahead and buy the concrete materials that I've been wanting to set up. So concrete wall material, concrete foundation material. Buy them. And put the rest of the tickets away. Okay, now for construction here, I need to change what I have. Okay, concrete walls. You all use concrete. Excellent. So architecture. Oh, I've even got the beams here, so I can use. Yeah, I can. Once I have wall connectors, I can use beams to line up stuff on walls as well. I've been doing that in some other Satisfactory games I've been in, and it's been pretty fun. I wonder if the small concrete pillar okay, no, it's specifically pillars. Anyway, foundations, yes. The 4-meter ramp. Number 8 now. I want concrete. 4-meter ramp. 8. Foundation. 9. Oh, whoops. That's the double ramp I want. No, this one. There we go. No, hang on. Why is it the double? There we... Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now let's build the concrete foundation. and get it a nice look, the factory, because I like um I do like colors and simplicity. I like the concrete patterns there. They're really nice for centering and so on. But I don't I'm not necessarily completely in love with the concrete jungle look. But that said, I'm not amazing at colors, so I'll very much be looking at relying on chat feedback here, if you folks have any suggestions. So I'm going to mess around in the customizer a little bit, and I can set the default swatch for concrete structures. So it looks like it's got a base of red and orange. I'm gonna start by making these super garish, so we can see where they are. So we've got a very garish yellow. I'm gonna go with bright neon pink. And yeah, okay, so I don't see it seems like concrete structures only really use the primary color. I don't see the pink anywhere. Maybe there's a hint of it added somewhere. Anyway, I tend to be a kind of a very sea green, I guess a turquoise kind of person, so that might be where I lean to for this. I'm gonna go ahead and like reset that to the default concrete primary, and yeah, that didn't do anything. Well, probably if it ever changes, if it's ever adjusted so that it does affect something, leaving it on white should let me know pretty quickly. So I guess I only have one color I need to mess with. That a nice, strong, nice gentle turquoise. I don't know. I like this color. Let me know if anyone in chat has any opinions on that color. I suppose I'm going to start concreting over all my foundations, because my construction style is so foundation heavy. It's gonna take a while. I wonder if there's a way to mask color something. I'm just gonna hold it down. Actually, that's not what I'm doing it wrong. You were going to suggest that color anyway. Well, thank you, Novillian, for knowing my color taste. Let's save this preset. I hereby christen this color dubious. That's my color. I've been using the customizer wrong, however. I need to actually be doing the concrete material, and then it'll just pick up that color scheme by default. I do wish there was. I guess it is just meant to be kind of click drag. But I do wish there was a. I guess I do wish there was an easy way to mask rematerial or mask recolor things. But then what we've got is pretty good. I'm not displeased with it. Gonna remove these foundations and probably regret it. Combine customizations to colorizer as well. They're slightly separate to the customizer as well. They're slightly different. But looks like I'm gonna have to do this myself anyway. Maybe, you know what? This would be quick with Blade Runners. That's kind of the initial color proposal for the project. I'm now going to tangent slightly. Hello, truck. Good to see you. Hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. Okay, that's too far away. I waited too long. I was gonna recolor that. You know what? Let me try something. I'm going to adjust Satisfactory swatch and pick up Dubious as the primary color. How's that look? Can I? Huh, I wonder what... I guess these don't adjust the default color. Do these use pipeline colors? I wonder what swatch they pull from. Or are supports actually an independent swatch? Just the... just the primary color of some. No, okay, that's not it. Let's pull the default fixed secondary color. Oh, that's not what the fixed foundations. Okay, foundation primary. That's it. What about pipeline swatches? If I set my color as the default. No, I guess stackable. That's gonna bother me so much. That stackable. Oh wait, no, stackable supports do appear. I'm gonna get a much lower color for pipelines. Let's save it as with a bit of a green tint, light green tint, and this is gonna be. Oh, come on. I wanted to... I lost it. So this is gonna be light blue and light green. Pipeline colors. So stackable conveyor poles, but it must be an oversight, I think, that probably stackable pipe. It must be an oversight that stackable pipelines and hypertubes don't pick up the Fix-It-Factory swatch. Meaning I should finalize the Fix-It-Factory swatch and then manually apply it to them. So, let's find a nice secondary color. What about my pipeline green? It's just highlights, I guess, so... concrete primary... Is that too much? No. I'm gonna do a bright, blinding neon pink and save that as the tester color. That way I can see where it actually shows up. So, okay, that's just highlight positions. I think a blue might work okay for that. Let's try that. Just like just my pipeline blue. I think I don't think they're the most amazing color choices necessarily, but I think that looks pretty reasonable. And the green is still distinct from my my 15 green, quite distinct. Even though they are both green, which isn't amazing, though. I think I am going to make the primary green here. Significantly darker. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. I'm not the, perhaps, I'm not the happiest with the overlap between both my, my power designator colors and my general factory colors being green, necessarily. But it's okay. It probably will not kill me. Probably. I'm sure I can figure out a way. I don't know how the pipeline swatches will look either, so I'll consider this non-final for now. But I'm gonna take a break from that to work on some very important Caterium stuff. Which is, I need 100 quick wire. Where's Caterium? Caterium. Make some more Caterium ingots. Make as much quick wire as possible. And then I'm gonna have to ship out and get more Caterium. Okay, where did I mark Caterium, if anywhere? Caterium normal. Geez, that's pretty far out. Right. I hope I put an extractor on it. Or if not, I'm gonna put an extractor on it. A miner, I'll just go ahead and have it be a miner Mark II, because miner Mark I is... Actually, I haven't run power out there yet, so it's probably understandable if there's no extractor on it. That's fine. They're probably portable miners. I'm carrying a portable miner on me, if that proves necessary. And I am going to drop off some steel ingots into the awesome sink. And I can upgrade these belt speeds now, because I have new fastest conveyor speeds. Okay. Caterium. Was to... pretty far out to the south, with hostile things in that direction. So off we go. The blue-green combo is growing on me a little bit. Ow. I know what I'm doing, allegedly. Okay, frame rate is not going to be amazing. As we head out, the game is going to have to keep loading different places. Which it is a little sluggish at. Have I cleared... Oh, yeah, there was an equipment workshop. Right. I put a few buildings down next to the actual Caterium or other nodes. Is this Caterium? This is Caterium. Yes, okay, this is the normal Caterium node. Look at the portable miner, please. Grab that. And I'm going to put down another portable miner. And I'm gonna, while those are working, I'm gonna refine all these into Caterium ingots. I gotta say at least 200 quick wire for the research project and maybe the ones directly after it. Potentially more. I just need a good amount of Caterium really at the moment. Wouldn't be too hard to run power out here and get a basic refining setup going, I suppose. So I should seriously consider that as well. I'm really glad with how the vertical traversal setup turned out at least. Well, it seems to have turned out quite well, which I appreciate. It was somehow not terrible. I expected to be doing a lot more juggling. Like, I expected to try initially with hypertubes, then do a lot more juggling with jump pads and stuff for trying to figure out stuff with ladders. But no, the one floor at a time with hypertubes, at least for now, feels fine, honestly. Need be, I can add on some fancy stuff with jetpacks or that kind of deal later. I wonder if ladder holes are or are ever going to be a thing. It feels like ladder holes might be a useful thing. Potentially. I think I'm gonna need more concrete. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more concrete. This quick-wire, it's not an amazing node, but it's not too far away at least. It's not too far away at least. It's good to know that crash site under me only needs a rotor and a little bit of power. Okay, that's enough for now. I'm gonna grab the remaining ore and I will head back to the factory. I should name this factory at some point so I can head back to when I'm heading back home. Let's say I'm heading back to name of place. Give it a bit of personality, perhaps. Rather than just referring to it as the factory. Ooh, paleberry. Onward we zoom. The particular combination of green and blue is actually growing on me a bit. I don't mind it. The blue on the ladders is quite striking. I still feel like I should maybe cordon off that edge a bit better. Well, if I'm gonna stick with factory swatch, I can yeah, these must be bugged. It doesn't, the swatch really doesn't apply to them, huh? Even if you manually apply it over. Okay. It's not a huge deal. It's good to know that's an issue. Alright. Ma'am, it's a bunch more of this. Deuterium research, go. Deuterium electronics researched. And now, what do you need for blade runners? Okay, you can get power pole Mark IIs as well soon. Smart splitters, not far out as well. Bit more quick wire, but right now I just need some more. Oh, this medicinal inhaler is available too. Okay. I actually have... I just need more modular frames. I don't think I'm specifically making modular frames anywhere, but I think I may need to look into automating that as I get more of this production line going. So that's something to think about as I get minor Mark IIs on all this output here. For now, let's see. Let's get Blade Runner research going. There we go. I'll put away the rest of this Deuterium ore and these Deuterium ingots. I'm not carrying any alien carapaces, am I? Okay, pop these medical supplies away as well. Gonna have to figure out more modular frames in the near-ish future. For now though, gonna collect a few more stacks of concrete. And well, I think I need to get to work. Some of this. Right, customizer, materials, concrete foundation, let's go. Gonna be, I believe it'll be a refund. While it costs stuff to apply materials, you do get the, you do get kind of the original materials back, so I'm actually getting iron plates back from the base foundations, you know, now requiring iron plate and concrete. Getting some of that iron plate back now as I walk down concrete foundations everywhere. Some of this stuff is going to have to be worked from below by the look of it, but I'll start out with the stuff above first, I suppose. Well, you know what? It would probably be it really would probably be cleaner to do from below for the most part, except for this section, I suppose, which actually has some components embedded into the cliffside and everything. Gonna need to work through that directly. Up. Up. It's gonna take a while to get through. I might not get it all done right away, but see how this all looks in vibrant green in a bit. I don't know, it might be a bit, I guess it might be a bit light or hard on the eyes for some people, I'm not sure. Hopefully it's, I don't mind. I like the colors. Hopefully it's not, it ends up being comfortable enough. Right, that's the section all around the concrete mining that has a lot of stuff that goes several layers down. So I'll prioritize getting that the top of that done, and then the rest can be worked on from below. I wonder, I'm gonna have to review again if there are any ways to do mass foundation changes. I mean, there's elements of that in the trailers. And I wonder if I might be missing something obvious here. Up. That was a really ill-advised jump. I'm gonna have to go get my stuff again. Again. Okay, I'm not gonna try to do all of that in one go. I'm gonna go downstairs and get my stuff. And maybe collect some alien organs for medical supplies research. And next time I'm doing Satisfactory, see if there's more efficient ways to recolor everything. Right. There are multiple crash sites down there, aren't there? Oh, no, it's just the one crash site. Thinking of. Come on. Let's go. Try not to jump too much. think there was some encased industrial beams at that crash site. Yeah, I kind of saw that junk coming. We probably shouldn't have done it without some vertical insurance, but it was tempting to just go ahead and try and get around that particular corner. Okay. I think it's about time I cleared the spitter from this crash site as well. It's caused me no end of trouble, and I could use the materials sitting around here. So hey, big guy. Okay, you did the close explosion, and there we go. Picked up a few tricks, mostly from some very astute Monster Hunter players I know, who also happened to play Satisfactory with me, and just applied the full Monster Hunter pattern analysis shenanigans to the spitters. Figured out they actually have a... I didn't know until they pointed it out that they have a close range burst as well as long range attack, so when you close distance you kind of bait out their close range knockback burst, and then you can engage in without being shoved back constantly. It was something I hadn't figured out before. That was fun to learn. I should probably plonk down a workbench or something here, or a lookout tower. This is hopefully a convenient way to get up. Get that carapace. The fire noises keep freaking me out constantly. Okay, this just needs 10 megawatts. So I'm just gonna plonk down if I don't have the iron rods for a biomass burner. Hang on a moment. Do I have the iron rods? I have exactly enough iron rods for a biomass burner now. Connect it. Go. Open. Yes, give me the hard drive. And pull apart the biomass burner, give me my stuff back. There we go. I'm going to collect this beacon. This is done. And I'm going to take a page out of my very astute sister's book and just plonk a giant lookout tower as the marker for this. And with no beacon. The lookout tower makes it obvious that it's been checked, and the lack of beacon means it's there's nothing here anymore. In fact, I think I only need the one foundation, so... Can a lookout tower fit on a single foundation? Neatly? I think so. There we go. And it kind of almost cuts into the ramp above. I think it might actually cut into it. That's but I am probably going to go and wrap up the stream before I inflict too much more damage on myself. It's just being one of those days so far. Okay. Lookout tower marking a cleared crash site. Got a fresh hard drive to plug into the MAM. And got the Blade Runner recipe ready to collect. That should actually help a fair bit with my full damage. It'll increase the threshold of bad ideas that I need to I need to involve myself in before I can inflict damage on myself. Okay, upstairs to the hub. I do think I want this blue to be a little bit darker. Let's try that. And I'll save these as primary and secondary. Whoops. I think I accidentally picked up an old preset. Dang it. Okay, what did that do? Does it not tell you if you accidentally try to overwrite a preset? You're gonna delete that preset and then save this. I think probably a current design oversight is it doesn't let you know. Okay, slightly darker blue. Yeah, I think it looks better in here especially. I might go for something more faded as well. How's that look? Okay, because yeah, the stronger blues look pretty weird on the ceiling here. So I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Go clear the secondary. Save this. My current secondary color. There we go. Right, ma'am. Blade Runner research is complete. Got some other useful Caterium stuff I can plug in, but for now, I should get my first piece of body equipment going. And for that, I need 50 quick wire. Quick wire. Okay, get me some Caterium ingots. Get me some quick wire. Should be nice and quick. No pun intended. Ah, I feel slightly dumb. Okay. I legitimately did not see that coming. One pair of Blade Runners coming right up. There we go. I can now run faster, jump significantly higher, and take a bit less full damage. Massive improvement. I will take it. Fantastic. Okay. Right, gonna shove these motors and modular frames into storage for now. And Caterium. I should plug that hard drive into research. Begin. Get these biomass materials stored away. Store these alien organs away. And eat some berries, I guess. So they are renewable. Unlike some of the other healing resources. Okay. Well, before I manage to plummet to my death another time, I think it's a good time to wrap up the stream for tonight. Thank you very much, folks, for watching. Really appreciate coming along, checking out fancy new colors, watching me do dumb things. I'll get this coloring all fixed up again at some point soon, hopefully. And yeah, well, that's gonna be it for today. Over the week, I'm going to be continuing my Total War Warhammer 2 Tomb Kings campaign, the one that is going very poorly. Yes, that one. I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, that's gonna be in a couple days' time. That should be Wednesday, the 15th at 0500 UTC. You can see my stream schedule down below or on my About page if you need it. You can follow me right here on Twitch or at Dubious Physics on Twitter for updates. I've got a Discord server if you like using Discord for whatever various things, announcements, updates, communications, words, those amazing things. And yeah, I think that about wraps up what I had to say. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Get ready to play me out, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that pretty much covers everything. Thank you very much once again, folks, for watching. It's been a delight. I do enjoy my Satisfactory. Last but not least, do remember to take care of yourselves as well. You are absolutely worth it, and I hope to see you folks in the future. This is Dubious Physics, signing off.
At Fixit Incorporated, we have a vision. A vision to save the day. To be the future. To make history. In style.